today's order of business is to get, I still gotta go get run the brake lines down there to the proportioning valve, swap all that good stuff out. My damn, I didn't realize the master cylinder was raw metal, so it's starting to flash rust. So that's awesome. I don't know why they wouldn't put like a flat clear on it, but whatever. That's one of those companies that will remain nameless because you're not sponsoring this video. So, and I'm gonna swap out this steering column. I got the tilt column shift to put in here for the meantime. It reminds me, I need to find. Oh, it's right there. What? That's not. I think that's an alternator. I need to find the right power steering bracket so I can run that, because we're getting close to running the car. Well, once I swap the steering column out, it'll be running off the key, so that's good. And yeah, so that's where I'm at today. As you can see, it is about 95 degrees out, blistering hot. So I'm gonna see what I can get done here in a little bit. Yeah, Washington, baby. The land of the cars in the rain. Rain, rain, go away. So after a ton of persuasion, I got the old busted ass steering column out. Yeah, collar's all broke and all that good stuff. So I got that out. I picked up this tilt column because I'm fancy, you know. I like to drive with my steering wheel not in my lap. You know, play and shit. So good old tilt. It's nice and tight in there. So I'll go slap this in now. It's starting to get dark, so it's about all I'm gonna get done with today. But I replaced the key, so that's all good now. I also set the transmission up in park before I pulled it out, so I'm not chasing that rod around. So, making progress. And I'm also picking up a new turn signal thingamadood, and also the actual ignition switch, linkage, not linkage, but the ignition switch right here, so I gotta put that on. But yeah, baby, making progress. It's the name of the game. A little bit here, a little bit there. Soon I'll be riding top back. Finally stopped raining. So let me show you how much progress I made. So there's the old beat up, busted column. And then here is the tilt one. Just gotta make a few connections now. Actually, I need to run to the auto parts store and grab new, oh, that's what I forgot. I need to grab those new switches. So let me go do that now, then I'll get this bolted up and find out what wheel I'm gonna put on it. I think I need a hub thing now too. Damn it, I'm missing all kind of stuff. All right. So I had to climb under here real quick so I can change all these fuses out. And look at this. This is that. I gotta get home. What is that? I need my wipers and my radio to work. A good old foil fixture. So yeah. Damn, this one's burnt out too. What is that? Gauges? This dude was winging it. So yeah, let me go ahead and change all of these out. I thought that was funny. That's it. I just gotta make it. Just gotta make it. The life of a hot rodder. Throw a little foil in it and keep on pushing. I mean, how expensive a fuse is, even in '93. Yeah, throw some bubblegum wrapper in there. Yeah, baby. Back working on the Chevelle today, top back, and I made a little to-do list, and let me read it to you real quick before we get into it. So in order for me to be top back, there we go. In order for me to be top back, you gotta mount the front brake lines, put on new wheel cylinders, grease them, Replace the rotors and brake shoes. After I do that, I can bleed the brakes. Then I can move on to the interior, mount the steering wheel, put the back seats in, then the interior is done. Move on to the back, new gas tank with sending unit. Replace the 2 rubber fuel lines at the gas tank. Actually, I still gotta order a power steering bracket. And then once I mount the front tires on the 15-inch rallies, well, I mean, I can roll in these 14s in the meantime, but I gotta mount the 15-inch rally, so won't be doing that today. But yeah, that's it. About 9 things to do right now, and then we'll be rolling. So stop wasting time. Let's get it. Okay, so this is where I'm at right now. So I gotta take the whole brake booster back out. That way I can take off these brake lines, which are bolted to the brake booster, and then go down there and get the brake lines off the frame, and then run the new ones. And I just can't do it with the brake booster in the way. So out you come. Change of plans just for today. I don't have any of my pipe wrenches, so I can't take off the brake line. So there's not much I can do in here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rotors and the brake pads. Yep, it's the life. Man, I really wish I would have done this before I put the brakes on, but whatever. I wouldn't think that far ahead. I was just so excited. So I'll put new rotors on, wheel bearings, brake pads, grease it up real nice, and then that'll be that for this side. I'll do the other side, keep it rolling from there. Pretty soon I'll be bleeding these brakes, and then I'll be top back rolling.
Right, bite his ass. Bite him, that's okay.
Okay, so of course the auto parts store gave me the wrong seal. It doesn't work, so I'm gonna go and see what shape the ones on the car are. So I don't have to waste more time today running around. So some stuff might be common knowledge to some people and not to other people, so I like to try to document it as I go. For those of you who don't have a Pontiac Dave on speed dial.
This is the same thing you did to take them off, your drums.
Keep that on.
And you put the nut back on so you can get the seal and bearing off from the inside. For those of you who don't know.
Thank you.
You feel it come out, you can feel the bearing. Push it back in, everything's right there.
There's the seal.
Yep. Take the bearing off. Undo the nut.
Okay.
The nut on top of the bearing. Pull the bearing off. That's junk, just the bearing. Just the bearing.
It's attached.
The seal's
no good.
Fucked up.
Great.
That's right. Put the bearing down. Take the seal to the other one. Go on. Clean it off and see if it fits the new rotor. And that's the brake.
All right.
Whatever you got is the wrong one.
Yep. That's bad too, because you typed it up and it's supposed to be the right one. All right, let me scrub it up, Deb. So 45 minutes later, after running to the auto parts store, I have the correct ones, which is weird because this is the one they originally said was for the car, but it was way too big. I had to do some research and found out it was this one. And then I got the part number and everything. I called the store, got the part number, and went all the way out there. Actually, I think it was an hour total round trip. So went out there, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. And when I called them, they said, yeah, got it right here. We got 2 in stock, blah, blah. I get there. Dude's like, I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have it. I can order it, though. I'm just like, yo, I literally just called you guys. So he asked somebody else. That person goes back and gets it. So I'm just like, come on, man. So anyway, so I got the right ones. This one is the one they gave me originally is big enough to fit this one in it as well. So this is the correct one. I took the other one with me just to make sure so everything would line up and everything. So, but it was weird also because this one didn't have a part number on it, the one that came off the car. It wasn't stamped on the ring, wasn't stamped on the seal. So, but I got the right one. Now I can put it inside. So it'll fit in here and be good to go. So yeah, that's good. So let me show you how to pack these bearings. And I do this because not everybody knows. It might be common knowledge to you, but it might not be to somebody else, and they might come across this video in the future and think, oh, okay, let me try that. So I'll show you how to pack these bearings real quick. Also, real quick before I start, let's see, this one still has on it. So when you get the bearings, they come with this, not a seal, but I can't remember what it's called right now. But anyway, it's tapered down just like this. So on these new rotors, it already has them installed right here, and there's one further down, so that way you don't need to use the one that comes with. You just take it out and then it'll go in like that. The smaller bearing has one, but it'll go in from the other side. So let me show you that. It is good that it comes with both. It comes with one in case you don't have one, so that's a good thing. So I want to show you that. Now let's pack these bearings.
You what?
Almost got T-boned by some tweakers leaving the Raleighs. I think flying out the Wendy's parking lot.
They did?
Yeah. 30 miles an hour right in front of me. They get in the lane next to me. They didn't even know they did anything. They're both moving all around inside the car. I'm just like, morons. Then I almost got hit coming up the hill. Somebody in the Beamer drifted over into my lane. Like, come on. On the inside.
Yep. Not on the inside, just on the lip. So it slides on easy. So it's just starting to come through.
Yep. So when you don't drive your car, it just gets hard or sticky like that one.
No, it won't spin. It'll seize up.
Seems like it lasts pretty long if you pack them.
Yeah, if you do it right.
And repeat 4 times. The bearings all coated and dropped in the top. The other one goes on the other side. And there's the seal. Give it a couple of taps. A little grease.
Try and hammer it all at once. It's done.
Slap it on the car.
Take the whole thing out just like that. Slide it on. Put the washer, and then start the nut.
Okay. All right. So back at the car. The rotor on. And new bearing in. Okay. And then the washer. And the washer is keyed. It only go on one way. If I try to put it on, it won't work. So it's keyed to right there. Washer on. And the nut. Get the nut just finger tight. There we go. You still gotta adjust it, so get it on there as far as I can, finger tight. And like I said, this is why I film like this, is because what may be common knowledge to me or all the Pontiac Daves out there in the world might not be common knowledge to you, and that's cool, that's okay, you know. So you better watch this video and at least it'll take the magic out of this whole process. So, you know, if you already know, then, you know, go get something to eat, come back, skip to the next chapter or whatever. But if you don't, maybe you learn a little something. I'm learning every day. So that's why I film like this. All right, next step. So I just cleaned the brake caliper all up. These are the brake old pads. These pads are actually brand new. 28 years ago. Or actually, no, saying the same ones that are on here. So whenever these were taken off the car, they actually had good pads on them still. So I'm gonna replace them with a set and keep on rolling. A little bit here, a little bit there. Every day, get it done.
Turn the rotor the way you're tightening it. Does that feel good?
Yeah, this is.
Okay, let's see where you're at. See where that fits in there. See how it's a little bit different now because it's in a different area. That's it. Put the cat back on, and for now, that's good enough. You just gotta remember that you gotta replace the cotter keys. Go ahead and put it back on. Now you wipe that off. So you don't have it on the new pads.
So after much cursing, eye rolling, and basically cursing the day this car was ever built, finally got the caliper on, all the brake pads, new cotter pin inside after we did the wheel bearings, so it's all good to go. I'll bleed the brakes, and then that'll be good to go. So I mean, the hardest thing was, so I bought brake pads, and they were supposed to come with the hardware. It said on the box, but apparently somebody pilfered those out of there, and the worker didn't check before he sold them to me. That's on me now. From now on, I will double check, even though they say, "Oh yeah, it's in there." Yeah. So anyway, that's done. Next up will be to replace the hard lines and this high pressure hose right here that goes down. So replace that, and then I can move on to the other side, and I can run the brake lines up to the booster right here. Let's see, right here. So I replaced those as well. I got my line wrenches now, so good to go. Then I can move over to the other side, and then I'll be done with the front. I bleed the brakes all around, and then there's not much left to do after that. I'll drop the oil. I'll flush the radiator fluid. So I gotta check the transmission fluid. It went in gear and everything. It was all good, so I'll check that. Probably cycle that out, and then it's on to putting the back seat. Putting the back seat in the car. Bolting on the steering wheel for good. Then it's moving to the back, putting the new gas tank on with fuel sending unit, replace the rubber lines in the back. Oh, also I gotta change the fuses in here. I still haven't done that. So all new fuses in here, all new lights all around, and then we'll be ready to go. So not much left to do. This was the biggest pain in the ass, but it is done. I'm happy, and on to the next side. So a little bit here, a little bit there, gets the job done. It got dark last night, so I didn't really film, but I got all the brake lines off, all the old ones. I got the caliper and everything on, tightened up. That's all good to go. And now I'm going to put the new brake lines in. So I gotta go get that high pressure hose right here. But besides that, we're rolling. It's almost time to hop on the other side and do the brakes. And yeah, so progress every day, baby.